Hello cruise family. So I want to be putting my face on today's one as we discuss a bunch of things going on now. I just quickly did this look and I'm loving it. I look so natural, like this new bride, and I was like, I'll show my face. I'm not going to voice record on this particular one. A lot of bunch of news, guys, that I will want us to dissect. Okay, so sit back, relax, and I'll be right back. Actually, this is going to be a very quick one. Let me first of all talk about Davido, guys. Davido is in a big mess. So I'm not sure if he had already signed the guy, but he was about to sign this guy, or he had to sign this Muslim Hausa guy into his brand, his musical brand. And then they quickly made this advert of Muslim people dancing to their songs. And guys, you know how Muslim culture is so important to them, their religion is so important to them. They got it all wrong, and then they asked Davido to put down that video, which he did, but they said he's gonna equally make an apology video or draft a letter and officially announce and apologize. That he hadn't done at the time I'm filming this video. And they now started to burn all the Davido's banners, pictures, flyers that are at that northern side, and it was something to worry about. But at some point I was like, waiting they call it the video guy, I was like, nothing go happen. But I just wanted to say this: let us learn to respect people's religion. In as much as Christians, we don't fight for religion. Religion fights for us. Let me put it this way: as Christians, though the Catholic are those ones that I have seen that fight so much for religion. If you're a Catholic, you understand what I mean, in the sense of Catholic will say an Anglican will not come and marry Catholic, but Catholic will go and marry an Anglican. A Pentecostal cannot come and marry Catholic. You know, all those type of religion fights here and there. Catholics do that. But apart from that, Catholics are not the ones that will come and make issues or fight over you sitting down to talk down on our belief or talk down on our Lord, which is our personal Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You know, we don't do that. We allow God to fight our war. But I have noticed that Muslims will fight for their God. Why I'm saying this is because of the university girl that they killed because they say she blasphemed, you know. So they fight for their God by themselves. They don't believe in their God fighting. I don't know if they believe actually, but I have seen a lot of them fight for their gods. So since we know that this is what they do, can we please tread with caution when it comes to Muslims and their religion? Please, guys, I just wanted to put it out here. And if you can pray for Davido, please pray for him. That guy had gone through a lot recently that he don't need this, he don't need this, he don't need it actually. So that's that with this one. Moving on, let's talk about Churchill and Rosie. The news has been going around for the past 2 days. Gist Lover came and opened and like public teach and shared on his page that their marriage is running helter-skelter. And then he said it in his post that they would debunk it. But in as much as they're debunking it, if you like, believe it, these people peppered us so much that I won't say us because you know concern me. They peppered Tonto and their friends and family so much that they can debunk it. I just wanted to quickly say something, but before then, Rosie had come to debunk, of course. I knew it was going to get to this. Churchill, of course, is that man that, you know, they mention his name, he will come out and talk. Churchill go talk. But at the point of making this video, he hadn't come out to say anything. But I know he's still going to say something because he talks, he responds. So she came and showed them doing love, bovey. That's to show you that udod, peace day. Which I'm not here to argue them. Now them know whether peace day or peace no day. Waiting, it no concern me. because as I did like this, my own marriage, if they still the wrong head tasket, I never finish the pursue am. I won't come the look inside person own marriage. What I want to say is, you see marriage, ah God, no the feel say how you started, say it go remain like that till forever. I used to believe that. I'm not blaming anybody who had believed it. Like Rose thought that when they started with Ototo, that it will go no authority forever. Now she don't receive them. Men are, because they have a man in my life and I have sons. Let me not just use bad word, but men are not to be trusted. You can trust a woman. A woman can be sweet from today and up till the rest of her life, but men will never remain sweet from today until tomorrow. It's not possible. That is men. So the high time you get to know this and sink it into your brain, the better for you. For the single girls out here, I'm not saying you will not fall in love. Love is real. You will fall in love. You will marry in love. You will be in love for years of your marriage. But know this. One day into that marriage, fire go begin burn you, burn the man. And that man that you think you could vouch for, you think you could swear for, when he go change, you no go believe and say that this man change. My love story when it comes to my husband, I dey believe say nobody had ever witnessed such love. The love that we both shared, guys, the love we both shared, the sacrifice that my husband made just to be with me, and the sacrifice that I equally made just to be with him. At the place where we are now in this my marriage, if I dream him, I no go believe him. In fact, he borrow my mommy, I no go still believe him. And he made me to trust him so much that I could trust some certain things. Of course, I usually come and say, I'm not talking about cheating. No. I know they trust man when it comes to cheating. I know they try him. But I've been the thing say, as they why that time, as love, they push us inside gutter, inside where. Now so you go push us, we go old, reach heaven. Nah, lie. This was what Rosie thought. This was what what's that her name? Tiana, the husband, the Mr. Unknown thought. Because I don't want to talk about him. He came and made this post on Instagram stories, crying a river of heartbreak, of whatever. And I was like, oh, you don't know? You don't know? You don't know? Wahala. This was what Tonto felt during her own time. This was what Stella Damascus felt during her. This is what Judy Austin is still feeling at this time. Go and mark today's date. You'll go still do Judy Austin. You'll check with that Judy Austin. Man, they tire for woman, but woman no they tire for man. Just get used to that. No matter the level of love a man shows you, there will be a time in a man's life that or anything. It's gonna be love of interest or marriage of interest. If it is still based on relationship, it will be in the interest of the children you both have made into that relationship. Or if it is in marriage, it will not be on the interest of the children or family or his name. Or just a responsible man will continue to be with you for interest, not for love anymore. I'm telling you out of experience. I'm not saying that love will die, no. But what I mean is that lovey-dovey, this thing that we used to have in our head. I'm mumu. I know, now lie yo. Anybody that tell you that you will dovey love it till you die, you better just go and sleep over it and wake up. So this is what I want to put out here. I'm not saying that Rosie and Churchill, they collect. Even you now and Judy, they'll come out and make video and show us. And now, you don't know if before they'll come out and make that video, you don't know the fight, the way they don't knock pure before they'll come out and make that video for you. You'll be thinking, like believing the ones you're only seeing on the screen. Let me tell you, one thing that is holding Judy and you together is a very big abomination. Maybe, not like maybe. Judy, I'm sure, Judy is holding you for something that you wouldn't want the ear of us to hear. Yes. He hold you. People say, na jazz. I know they believe, say, woman, they use jazz whole man. But I they believe, say, if man commit, woman go use them against man. If that woman is the only person that is aware of that commitment, it dey happen. Then if it is based on natural, saying na love, they carry them like this, you get where you go reach. Man. If man show you something, you go just wake up. So that's that with this one. Now them sabi, if truly fight come, maybe they have decided to make up because they don't want us to laugh at them. Because if these people break up, they laugh while I go laugh. You go past the one while I laugh. Stella Damascus. I don't want to know if you entered the man's life when the relationship was already having issues. Don't try it. Mend that relationship. Leave a man that had already been taken, unless it is still based on boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. Enter, dive in, collect and marry him. Bam. But when a man marries a wife and that marriage is having issues, now you now come and throw yourself there and now make them not to settle. I go laugh you when your own go happen. You understand me? So I'm laughing at Stella because that man had married before. His marriage was having issues. Maybe if Stella did not walk him into that marriage, maybe 3 years later, because they already have children together, they will come back. Best people, marriage, they quarrel. 5 years, they will make up. 10 years. Unless when they have finally divorced and separated, you can come in. Nobody will call your name. But you see, when they are not officially divorced, don't come in. No try. Leave them to finish it up. You see? So that was why I laughed at Stella. The same thing I am laughing at Rosie, yes, and Churchill, because she jumped into the matter. In fact, Tonto said she had been in she was the reason. I go laugh at. If you watch this video, Churchill, no, better don't worry. Because the laugh I go laugh on, una no go forget them for the rest of your life. The same thing I'm telling Judy and you now. You guys should better watch it. In as much as I'm praying for May, anything can still happen. Because that woman is still bearing your name. No matter whatever. If not me, my Instagram name, I don't come on you Edochie there. And I yell. Until you come and apologize and we make peace, I can put it back. But with the things I'm seeing, that woman and her patience, my patience here, my patience are like this. He dey quit the boss. I don't get that kind of patient. I respect her so much for that anyway. I respect her for that. But I'm still praying for them to make up, knowing that that woman is very responsible and she wants to make her home. In as much as she's doing this, suing to court, pursuing from home, this is something that she will do to feel happy to some extent, you know, at least to get back to what Yul is doing to her. I'm not here to judge her regarding that aspect. So that's that with this one. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think about Davido? What do you think about Rosie and Churchill? Trust me to bring anything more here for you guys as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will come back pretty very soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye.